A narcissist wants to be the only source of validation in your life. And if you're new here, I am a narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. So a narcissist wants to be the only person that you come to when you need any sort of validation. And they don't want you getting that validation anywhere else. Especially if it's a man narcissist, they don't want you having male friends. They don't want you having male coworkers or even male family members that you're around or close to. The same thing applies to a female narcissist. They don't want you having female friends, female family members, whatever. So narcissists will isolate you away from everybody else so that you have to come to them. You have to come to us for validation. Oh, you don't have any male friends to tell you that you look good today? Guess what? You look okay. And they're never going to give you that full validation needed. It's going to be little bits and pieces. But because they have isolated you away from everybody else, those little bits and pieces mean so much more. That's where breadcrumbing and intermittent reinforcement come into play. Less means more because they're the only person that you're getting it from. I hope this helps. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series right here is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds. So the one you just watched was about narcissistic isolation, how a narcissist, wants to be the only source of validation in your life, or the main source of validation, the source of validation in your life that means the most, coming from that person right there. And the way they do that is they isolate you. Narcissists like to get you by yourself, like to get you away from your family, like to get you away from your friends, like to get you away from literally everybody, especially family members and friends of the same, of the opposite sex, or whatever sex you're attracted to. They try to eliminate that that sex from your life. Point blank, period. That's why they make it awkward for you to go to work and have male friends or female friends. That's why they make it awkward for you to go home for family events or hang out with your favorite male cousin or your favorite female cousin and things like that. Your sister, your brother, like literally want to make it as awkward as possible. Make it seem like every time you decide to go hang out with one of your friends that they don't like, they want to make it they want to make it seem like it's a choice between you or them. And they'll be sad. They'll make you feel guilty. Sometimes they'll get mad and say you don't care. Like, you don't give a damn about me, do you? You never cared about me at all, because if you did, you wouldn't go hang out with these people right here. If you did, you would just leave them alone and just talk to me, mess with me. If you did this, if you did that, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Literally, you do. So then that's how the isolation works, because if you're consistently just picking the narcissistic person or the toxic person over your family and friends, you lose. That's point blank, period. It's as simple as that. You will eventually lose, because and sometimes they'll just move you away from everybody. Sometimes they'll move you across the country. Sometimes they'll make you quit a job. Sometimes they'll make your life really, really hard. Once they achieve the isolation, they will torture you mentally and emotionally. Sometimes they'll do it physically as well. Most times it's going to be mentally and emotionally. They're going to torture you because they are the only source of validation in your life. So when you need that validation, guess what you think you're going to get it? You think that that narcissist is going to consistently validate you, or they're going to make you work harder to get simple validation. Like I said, the example I used in the video. You get ready to go out and have fun and on a dinner date or something like that, and you dressed up, or you got your tailored suit on and stuff like that, and you ask them how you look. How do I look? You just want one little piece of validation. How do I look? You okay? That's fine. Blah blah blah. This just the invalidation, pretty much. Just to take the validation away, and then make you work harder for it. Now you're working harder for scraps, for the bare minimum, for your husband or your wife, or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or whatever, to tell you that you look good, to tell you that you are, to tell you that you look good, to tell you that they love you and they care about you and stuff like that. They will isolate you and then not do the stuff that you want. Because if they isolate you and you can't even complain, who are you going to complain to? Once the narcissist has succeeded in isolating you away from your family and friends and coworkers and things like that, and you have a complaint about the narcissist, who are you going to talk to now about that complaint? You can't talk to your family or friends because you already chose the narcissist over them. Who are you going to talk to? You have to talk to the narcissist. And guess what? They don't want to hear it. that will like literally shut you down about any kind of complaint about their feelings, anything like that. That's why, like I said, when you get into a relationship and they make you give up good family and good friends and stuff like that, consistent, like good people, they're not the person for you. You need to stand in your truth, because the second you start cutting people off, if you cut the wrong people off, and then you and this narcissistic person, y'all break up, guess what? Those people that you broke up with and cut off, they don't come back. They remain where they are. They stay where they are. They don't come back to you at all. I promise you they don't. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying right now. You literally, you just have to stand in your truth, because if you don't, you will be it will pretty much be eliminated for you. You just have to. I tell people this all the time, right? Don't give up your family and friends for anybody. But I do it for love. No, don't give up your family and friends for anybody. Especially if everybody has a consistent opinion about your person. Like, that person is terrible. Nobody likes this person. Those are red flags right there. If everybody in your life is telling you, hey, we get bad vibes from so and so. We don't like so and so. And you the only person that likes this person. I mean, you the only person that likes them. Then again, you're not gonna want to be around your family and friends anyway, because they're gonna down talk your significant other. You're gonna want, it's like, okay, I'm not bringing them around here. Gotcha. And the narcissist doesn't even have to do anything. You isolate yourself. You know, if you can cut your family and friends, I'm telling you, if I'm one of your family and friends that you cut off, I'll probably never speak to you again. No matter what happens to you. Like we told you, hey Lee, so-and-so, they finally out of a relationship, they're trying to hang out tonight. And tell them to go hang by themselves. I don't care. They chose somebody else over me. If they can pick somebody else over me so easily, then they can they out of my life anyway. Point blank period. People cut you off and not let you. So as I said, if you're with a narcissist, keep your friends. Keep your friends. Keep your family close, because you're going to need them eventually. You are. Just point blank period, because you're not going to get that validation that you're looking for. You're not going to get that love and affection and appreciation that you're looking for. You're not going to get it at all. Point blank period. Point blank period. So stay safe and protect yourself, because if you don't, I'm just telling you, your life is not going to be as good as you think it is. You're going to lose family. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose a lot of different stuff, and that's going to suck, because you did it. And guess why you did it? For love. You did it. You gave up all your family and friends for love. And then the love didn't work out. So you try to go back to your family and friends. And they're going to keep you at arm's distance, because they were so easily cut off before. You decided that they weren't good enough, so that you easily cut them off before. For a man or for a woman. Like I said, if it was me, I wouldn't talk to you again. But other people, they're probably a little bit nicer than I am. So I'm just telling you, I'm just keeping it real with you. So stand in your truth, stand in your power. Like and subscribe for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.